Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Alakisha or Christmas, and today I will be getting into another version of the teaching, Together through Interdependence. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. In the beginning, God did not create competition. He created complement. When he caused Adam to sleep, he was not removing something. He was revealing something. From the rib, not from the head, not from the foot, but from the side. Proximity, equivalence, design. And when Adam awoke, he did not question. He recognized. Because what is divinely formed does not confuse the spirit. It resonates. The rib, the inner shield, guardian of the heart, protector of breath, keeper of what is unseen but essential, the covering, the outer shield, absorber of impact, defender of perimeter, interface with the visible world. Neither is superior. Both are necessary. This is not dominance. This is architecture. And when the man strengthens himself, mind, body, spirit, his presence becomes shelter. When the woman deepens herself, intuition, wisdom, devotion, her presence becomes sanctuary, shelter, sanctuary. Together, they become an ark. Not because storms won't come, but because structure exists. But hear this clearly. Interdependence is not identity loss. It is distinction and harmony. Adam was Adam. Eve was Eve, but together they were covenant. Two differentiated beings choosing alignment. And when Ruth said to Naomi, "Where you go, I go," it was not desperation. It was devotion. Through obedience, through humility, through pure intention, God aligned her with Boaz. And from that union came fruit. Obed, obedience made visible. This is the sacred template. The rib fully awakened. The covering fully responsible. God fully centered. Then all things work together for good. not separately, together. If you are called to union, rise into your function. Strengthen what you carry. Honor what your partner carries. Do not compete with design. Cooperate with it. Together, through interdependence, and let God remain the center strand. And I also wanted to mention in this video something that came to me earlier today. So when God said, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you," there was something deeper there. He was asking. It was a question. And he was asking, "But do you remember me?" And it strikes a chord of curiosity that invites one to remember our Father who art is in heaven, or who art in heaven. And he also asks, "Do you remember who I designed you to be?" Not who the world taught you to be, but the person I designed you to be. Because that matters more than anything. And he also placed within that statement, "Do you remember our agreement? The agreement we made before time even existed. Do you remember that agreement? I got you, but do you have me? Will you remember me once your feet touch the ground? Once you get to the other side, will you remember me? Will you stick to our agreement?" And once you fully remember all these things amongst others, God's will can be done on earth as it is in heaven through you. Because what he's also asking you to remember is you are the key. You are the divine design, the architecture, or the architect. You're the builder. You're the co-creator. Because once you remember that agreement, you and God co-create the plan that he has for your life. And it not only touches you, it touches those who are around you. Not those that are just in close proximity. But it's like some kind of like a blast. You know, the radius, it expands. It expands out. And you know what that does? Once it expands out to certain people, it expands out even further. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Yeah. But as always, stay curious. Curiosity helps you remember. And when God asks you, do you remember? He's not asking you to go out into the world to remember. He's asking you to go within because there are some things that He places inside of you that you can't access when you're out in the world doing those worldly things. You know, when I was going in the thick of it, one of the things that came to me over and over again was peace, be still. Because within stillness, you're able to find peace. Because that's when the revelations start to surface from within. Those seeds that God planted within you, they start to surface. They start to grow. And then it produces fruit. You know? Produces fruit. Then you start experiencing the happiness, the joy, kindness. You have a change of heart. But this only comes if you co-create with God. Place God at the center. Because when you place God at the center, even in your life, before your Eve or before your Adam walks in, when you come together, Eve has God at her center, at the center. Adam has God at the center. Then you can come into agreement together in peace. There's no friction. Who do you believe? Because you both believe in the same thing. You both have a relationship with God already. And from there, the possibilities are endless. Yeah. Yeah. But stay curious. Stay sovereign. Stay educated so you can stay elevated. And you all take care. Like, seriously, take care. Yeah. And move from love. Yeah. Let every action that you make stem from love. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love you guys. And until next time, take care. Later.